What's up, everybody? So I'm back today with another guitar lesson for you, and today's lesson is going to be a real treat. You guys are really going to love this one. We're going to break down the solo to Sounds Like the Radio by Zach Top. Man, this whole record is phenomenal. If you haven't listened to this record, please do yourself a favor and go get this record. There's not a bad song on it, so props to Zach Top for putting out this record. This is totally bringing back 90s country music, that Joe Diffie, Alan Jackson, Brooks and Dunn, all of that stuff. You can hear all those influences in his music. So go check him out. But let's dive into the solo section. Now, I may also put a lesson up over the rhythm parts, over the intro, and I may even go do an acoustic lesson over just the strumming pattern for more beginner players as well. So let me know if you guys want to see that down in the comments. But let's jump into this solo. Now, this is pretty advanced. This is chicken picking heaven right here. So we're just playing over the 1, the 4, and the 5, just 3 main chords here. It's D, A, and G is what you're playing over. So starts on the 1 chord, then you go to the 5 chord, then you're back to the 1 chord. So, all right, let's break this first lick down. I'll try to play this stuff slow. It's kind of hard to slow this stuff down, but I'll play it slow for you. So, and make note, I'm tuned to drop D as well. So my guitar is in drop D. Okay, cool. And that'll give you access to do a lot of these cool open licks down here in D. You can also do harmonics on the 7th fret, which is really cool stuff as well. So, all right, let's jump into the solo. So, that's lick number 1, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm using these 6th, right? We talked about playing in 6th quite a bit lately. So Dwight Yoakam, Pete Anderson, that played with Dwight, did a lot of this stuff too. So that's a total rip-off of some Pete Anderson stuff right there. That's how we're starting the lick. So fret 14 on the G string and on the little E string, and I'm playing both of those. I'm using my pick and my middle finger on my right hand here. And what I'm doing is I'm bending the G string up like that. I'm not bending the E string though. And it's just a little bit of a bend. Okay, so I'm doing fret 14. I jump down to do the same thing on fret 12. So here. Okay, then I resolve to fret 11 and fret 10, 11 on G, fret 10 on little E. So we got. Also, there's going to be a link in the comment section below or in the description below that'll take you over to my Patreon page, and I'll get some tabs uploaded for you for this over there, okay? So that's our lick number 1, and then we've got, and this lick here, what you want to do is you want to play fret 10 on the little E string and fret 9 on the G at the same time when you bend that up. So we've got, right? So I'm just doing a bend on fret 9 on the G, up and down, and then come to fret 7 on, fret 7 on G. Then I'm going to fret 9 on D. And this is fret 9 on D, 7 on G, 9 on G. I'm just doing a bend there. Pulling off to 7 on G, back to 9 on D, and then resolve it, fret 7 on G. So once again, the tabs will really help with this because there's going to be a lot on this. And it's hard to slow this down and play it, but I'm going to do my best for you guys. Also, notice the right hand technique. To get this right, I'm doing a lot of plucking, and I'm plucking the strings hard. So, right, I'm really doing that Jerry Reed clawing thing, right, with my right hand. Plucking the strings hard. So that's a technique of the chicken picking stuff as well. So, okay, all right, lick number 2 over the 5 chord. Okay. What we're doing there, I'm thinking out of the A minor pentatonic, right? straight out of this. This is the shape I'm thinking out of, right? So, that lick slowly. Okay, what I'm doing there is I'm sliding from 7 to 9 on G, playing fret 8 on B, then doing a slide back down from 9 down to 7 on G, and then doing an immediate pull off to fret 5 on G. Once I do that, I do a double stop on fret 7 on the G and the B strings. Then play fret 7 on the D string. Okay. Then do a double stop here. So double stop on 5, G and B. Chromatic walk down from 7 down to 5 on D. Come down to 3 on D. Pull off to open. Okay. So go to 3 on A. Back to the open D, and then doing another pull off from 3 to open on A, hitting 3 on the top string, and once again this top string's tuned down a whole step to D, and then hitting that top string open. So that lick slowly. Let me try to break this down for you slowly. So let me see if I can play that much of the solo really slow for you guys. All right. So that's what we've got so far, and that's over the 1 chord, then over the 5 chord. Then we're back to the 1 chord, okay? So that's our next lick. This is a pretty standard lick, just right out of your D major pentatonic or D major scale. Hit the open D, slide from 2 to 4 on the top string. Open A string, 2nd fret A, and then go to the D string open. Slide 2 to 4 on the D string. 2 on G, 4 on G, 3 on B, and then 5 on the B string and bend up a whole step. Right? So and I don't even really release that. I can release it a little bit, and then I'm palm muting there, which sets me up for the last lick. So that lick again. Okay, now this last lick's kind of tricky, and let me just make note, I just learned this, so I'm not even 100% sure if I'm playing it in exactly the same spot of the neck that the guys on the record are playing this on, and I'm not even 100% sure who played this on the record yet. I looked on AllMusic and there's no credits listed, so maybe I'll send Zach a message and find out if he played the guitar stuff on this, or if this was Brent Mason or who it was playing on this. So if you guys know who played on the record, please put it in the comments below. I'd love to know all the guys, not just the guitar players, but I'd love to know who played on this record. So, all right, this last lick's going to be tricky for me to slow down because, like I said, I just learned it. So let me see if I can slow it down for you. So that's what I come up with for this last lick here. You could do it in a different spot of the neck, but I'm kind of hearing it down here, using these open strings to get where you need to go. So we've got so that's the first part. So what I'm doing is coming off of this bend, I'm staying here. My ring finger and my pinky are both here on the B and the little E string on the 5th fret. Now bend that up, bend just the B string up, and then bend it back down. Lift my ring finger up, keep my middle finger on the 4th fret of the B string while my pinky stays on the 5th fret of the little E. So That's what I'm hearing on the record. And then come down to this, which is 3 on B, 2 on little E. So, and then do a slide from 1 to 2 on B while I play the little E string open. Okay, so, and then 2 to 1 on G, open G, slide from 3 to 4 on D. Okay, so far we've got after I do 3 to 4 on D, slide, play the D string open with my middle finger here. So, and then do a hammer on open to 3 on A. So I'm doing that 3 times, and then going in and I'm finishing on my 4 chord or my G here, right? And I'm doing it without the middle finger. So it's more like a G5, right? Doing it without the 3rd. So once again, let me try to slow that last lick down and play it for you. So. All right, so that's what I come away with on that. Now, on the record, it almost sounds like he may be doing a bend there on the first one instead of doing the hammer-on. I did 3 of the hammer-ons there. It's just kind of what came out when I recorded it. But when you slow it down, and I tried to slow this down to like half speed on YouTube. That's how I learned it earlier. So, and like I said, I just learned this morning. So, but I tried to get it as close to the record as I could. So, hope this lesson has been helpful for you guys. I didn't see anything out there over this song yet. So, hope you guys have really enjoyed this. I know I've enjoyed teaching this. I've enjoyed playing this. This is a great record. So, if I don't change my mind, I'm going to try to learn every single song on this record, and I'll teach you guys some of the stuff as I learn it. All right, so if you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. I'd love to answer the questions for you guys. Jump over to my Patreon page. A link will be below in the description. Hopefully that'll help you guys out because there'll be some tabs over there and some other cool stuff as well. All right, I'll see you guys next time.